Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about how an ordinary man can achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom doesn't require a high salary. It's about smart habits, discipline, and small but consistent efforts. Here it's a practical roadmap only for the beginners. So welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shiju Thomas. Let's dive into the topic. First point, change your mindset. What do you mean by mindset? I'll tell you one thing. I need a high salary to be rich. This is a common mindset for all the middle class people, right? Because I'm not rich or I don't have a financial freedom, it is because my salary is very low. It is not because of your salary is low. It is because of the mindset what you are having at the moment. When you change that one, you will be able to get more money. You will be able to have a financial freedom in your life. Let's change that mindset. We have to change into this. Financial freedom comes from managing what I have wisely. Depends on, like, for example, if you imagine that everybody who's getting a higher salary should be rich, right? For example, we have a lottery system in our country. I'm from India and we used to have this lottery system. Every week or every day, you will find a person who is getting 50 million, 5 million, 10 million Indian rupees, right? So if you take 365 days, you will have a millionaire in our place. But you observe these people after 1 year, 5 year, 10 years. Are they rich? No, they are staying in the same place because they have no idea how to manage the money. If you don't know how to manage your money, you won't be able to achieve the financial freedom. So the first point is change your mindset. Second point is track and control your expenses. Most of the times we are thinking that we have a calculation, we have a track, we have a record, we know everything what we are spending. But in reality, if you track properly, if you use a tracker, financial tracker, or if you are a beginner, I prefer you to use a notebook in your personal diary or somewhere. You just note down you are spending this 1 dirham or you are spending this 1 rupee for what purpose. So you will get an idea at the end of the month. Okay, these are the area I spend a lot of money unnecessarily. So you will get the clear picture where I'm spending more than my expected limit. For example, if you are a salaried person, I suggest you to divide your salary into 3 categories. First one, 50%. This is for your basic needs, which is like a rent, food, bill, grocery, whatever it is. 2, for your day-to-day life, for your living, you have to keep 50% of your salary. Next 30%, it is for the wants. Wants, that means like for the entertainment, for going out, dining out, for leisure activity, you buy something. This is for your entertainment and activities or anything related to the purchase. Third one is 20%. This is your savings or investment. Even 500 rupees per month, if you can invest, that is still great. For example, if you are in the beginning stage of your career, like you are 25 years old, 30 years old, because I used to analyze my algorithm, I can see that a lot of people are somewhere between 25 to 35 years old, right? So those are in the early stage of their career, right? So if you can invest 500 rupees monthly for next 15-20 years, qualified investment method, you will be able to generate lot of revenue. You will be able to generate a financial free stage for yourself after certain years. So 50, 30 and 20. This is a basic calculation. You can adjust this somewhere here and there, but I prefer to keep at least 20% of your salary as a savings. So what you have to do, if you have a 10,000 rupees as a salary, when you get the salary, immediately you have to take 2,000 rupees and you have to invest somewhere as per your plan. Balance amount you divided between 50, 30, 60, 20 or whatever you wanted to divide it. You got the point. But never ever touch your savings. Third one is increase income. How to increase? Mostly you will say, okay, let me try some overtime. Let me do some extra work. Let me try this one. But when you compare the money you are going to get versus the time, you have a limitation, because how many hours a day you can do an overtime? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, not more than that, right? Because we have a limited time duration and we have a limited options to do an extra overtime to get some extra income. Apart from that, if you can find some other options like an online sales or a YouTube channel, same like this one, you spend like 5 to 10 minutes for a video and you edit for another 30 minutes and you publish. But this video is there in the YouTube and it worked forever. After 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, still this video will generate some revenue for you. That means This is a passive income idea which is not required your full-time attention. You got the idea? So third option is you have to increase your income to achieve a financial freedom stage. In this part, you have to make sure that you upskill your personal skills. For example, like you started learning the Microsoft Excel or PowerPoint or video editing, photography or communication skills, anything which can help you to generate a side hustle. These skills you have to keep on updating. You have to invest on your personal development to earn more revenue. Fourth one is emergency fund. Fourth one is emergency fund. Most of us are running our emergency fund. Most probably we are expecting that, okay, I have a credit card. If anything happens, I will be able to manage through my credit card. But as a safer side, for a person, if you want to be in a safer side, you have to make sure that 3 to 6 months of your salary should be there in your bank account somewhere as a liquid cash, solid cash. You have to have 3 to 6 months of your salary as an emergency fund. Anything happens in the market, anything happens for your job, anything happens in your family, you have to have a financial backup to cover up all those issues. Fifth point is get out of any debt. It's quite easy to get a personal loan, car loan, housing loan, and we are living paycheck to paycheck. Every time you get the salary and the EMIs are getting deducted and you have only like 5 to 10% of the salary left and you are surviving with your credit card. Again, next salary is coming. The process is keep on continuing until which date? Until you die, right? So an average common man is not getting any extra income or not able to generate an extra amount to have a financial freedom. So what you have to do, you have to get rid of the debt. You have to pay the high interest loan first. In example, if you have a credit card and a personal loan, maybe the personal loan interest is like 8%, but maybe you're not sure about the interest rate of credit card. It is going to be somewhere above 25 or 30% in general. So you have to make sure that you pay the credit card bill at any cost to avoid the high interest rate. You understand? Because otherwise you're going to lose a lot of money just to pay as an interest. Next point is avoid new debt. For example, okay, new iPhone 17 is coming. If you don't have a budget in your hand, if you don't have a plan to buy that, the credit card companies or the bank will tell you like buy it now and pay later and pay in 48 months, pay in 24 months. You'll be able to pay. It's fine, no issues. But if you don't have a liquid cash in your pocket, if you don't have a backup plan to buy a new camera, new mobile phone, new car, new house, whatever it is, if you don't have a clear plan, don't go for a payment options to add more debt. So stop doing that one. Sixth point is start investing early. What do you mean by early? Like when you are in the starting stage, or when you are anytime you decided that today you have decided that I have to start investing anywhere. So instead of wasting a time, you have to start the investment, because the compounding results are quite amazing, or you will see a shocking result. Depends on the years. For example, if you start on 20 years old, when you are 20 years old, you start an investment plan for 500 rupees, and someone is like 40 years old, he started an investment plan of 5,000 rupees. He's paying 10 times more than the EMI what the other guy is paying. But the guy who is paying 500 rupees from the 20s, he will make more revenue than the guy who's going to pay 5,000 from his 40s. So this is the power of compounding. So you have to start investing early. Next one is avoid lifestyle inflation. What is inflation? Every time there is a chances are that the rates are going up. So what is lifestyle inflation? For example, next year you get a salary hike of 5,000 rupees. So normally what you are going to do, you are planning to upgrade your car, you are planning to upgrade your apartment, you are planning to upgrade your phone. So this 5,000, whatever you're going to get extra, it is already divided for the upgrading part. So instead of investing on the unwanted lifestyle updation, you have to stay in the existing plan, stay in the comfort zone where you are right now, and save or invest that extra 5,000 what you are going to get as a salary increment. Next one is think long term. Every time we have a tendency to generate revenue in a short term. Life is like a marathon. You cannot generate a financial freedom stage, or you cannot generate a revenue in a short period of time.